conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then?
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Coin purse weighing you down. Is that all?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
What do you need? So, what'll it be? No scratches, right? Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
If the state of our coffers is anything to go by.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
My knowledge is yours. I have a few new notes that might interest you. You wish to study the tomes? Did you learn everything you needed?
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
We're seeing troops amassing at every port.
It's a dragoon.
Oh, fuck, that got me, man. You've waited 2.5 hours for that one, haven't you?
Sure am. That hurt. It's only been 13 minutes. It's fine. I can make up for it. Thank you. The worst part is I was unmuting and muting myself on the Stream Deck, but my mic wasn't unmuted. How are you? Only because you were here. I would have never noticed otherwise. And then I would have had to quit streaming altogether. Just okay, that can't be true. What do you think it needed? Well, you said it wasn't enough. Like, do you think it needed more spices? Do you think it was not seasoned correctly? Spices. There we go. Well, sometimes after it sits for a while, it gets weird. Why am I just fighting everything? Oh, I don't have any potions. Let's go. Where's this ooze? It's in the mud. So not this way. I hate that I can't open chests from my chocobo. Oh my goodness, already? Is it that short of a game, or are you just that good? I know Mario games, like, in general, aren't the longest games. Oh, I found it. Flan Prince. That's what that was my name in high school.
Take us unawares, did you?
Back, back, back. Oh, you fucker. It's pretty long for a 2D game. That's kind of nice, actually. No, get back. Oh, that's the wrong button. I need... You're also going to 100% the game too? Golly. Gee, many. I know there was rumors of it potentially being like back to old school Mario kind of hard. Yeah, because you know what they say, if it's not beating me across the ass, it ain't art. Yeah. That's bad timing. Oh, what the fuck? Dodge that, but okay, fine. love finishing with a punch. That's true. One of your favorite games is Celeste, and gosh, that's a hard game. So what you're saying is possibly the hardest Mario ever made.
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
It was a Flan King or whatever. I know this. I know you love Celeste, dude. You masochist. That's a great game. It's a great game. I don't want to downplay that, but gosh, it's not easy. It's not one of them easy games like I like to play. Insane.
So, what'll it be?
It'll be this.
It'll last you a good while. Anything else?
Nope. Oh no, now he's gonna go play again. When's the Celeste blindfold stream?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
You don't care.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Let me actually go back to the lady. I need to buy more potions. Oh, you think of it now, though? Dude, you played so much. I mean, I know you played a lot of Sonic, too. But you played so much Celeste, I'm surprised you don't have... You can't... You don't think about doing it blindfolded. Mine.
It'd better all be here.
Mine.
You won't find a better price than that.
Mine.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
You're not...
It'd
you're
better
not
all be
cheap,
here.
lady.
Finished, are you?
Yep. Like Bane, walking you through it. Crystal. Get Crystal to walk you through it. I'd love to hear her try to describe the level to you.
Just spreading the word. So, Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed. No.
Francois, someone who's never finished Celeste.
Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Francois and Crystal.
Everyone.
And they're also blindfolded.
Tell your friends back at the old hideaway. Sleep more peacefully for knowing. Or at least it will see. You should tell him.
Get Eagle Dev to describe the levels to you
Right.
through text while you're blindfolded.
And I will. Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs.
Yeah.
Trying to do her father proud.
Upside down, backwards.
I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave. Very well. I'll suggest it.
Hope that didn't show up on mic. And if it did, let's pretend it didn't. Oh, she's downstairs. She's down this way. Yes? No. Back this way. Then up. I thought she was down, not up. Then down.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What
What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And
It sounds like a chimney.
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
The USS Enterprise?
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canberra. But the stack's a bit more
It's
involved,
a,
so I'm building it here.
It's an exhaust
Thing
port.
is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts making.
She's
The
cute.
stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine.
She sounds familiar too.
The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air.
I think I've looked her up before, but
And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
no.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Yes, a bunch of stuff I have not seen. It's Katie Clarkson Hill. Clarkson Hill is hyphenated. Hyphenated. I think that is true. I think they are a Xenoblade character. I've not played any of the Xenoblades, so.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Oh no, I didn't look through her IMDb this time, but I've definitely looked it up before. But you'd think 2 times in a row, me thinking, oh, I know that voice. Maybe she'd be in something that I actually recognize. Bird. Replace, just end Persona 5 right now. Play Xenoblade.
Can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This is my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arse.
Okay.
Go on then.
The arsake.
Time.
She said you would know. Yeah.
It's just a thanks for playing screen. It's nothing actually interesting.
Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
Gavin Otto. Francois is so upset that he raided me and it wasn't the end. Oh, thank God you just teleported them here.
So Lid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
It's only on Switch though, right? Xenoblade? Well, Nintendo, I mean.
Take a look at this.
I think there are some on Wii and Wii U.
This plating. The usual saw grade still won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast.
Yeah, just
still
Nintendo.
keep in shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperature she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. We'll have
I ain't got
to
money for that, dude. I did think of playing Judgment.
stand up after that you can only find out in the Velcro.
It's just a Yakuza spinoff.
As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where. We can get this over with. You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Gav. Do it.
You're with me.
Play it on stream.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcro. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Tricky.
Southern reaches of the Velcro, eh?
You can't be like, oh, I really need to play the third game when I haven't beaten the second one.
I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a pad, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
In your own time.
Here we go. You think Xenoblade 3 is going to be less weird?
Go, just like that. Without so much as a lie, you'll leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here playing the most British Final Fantasy.
He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in his hollow.
Right. And that's where I'll start.
I also thought about playing another Assassin's Creed game. The only one I've done on stream is Syndicate. And that was like when I was first starting streaming, so like it was not fun sexy time. Oh, it's this guy. He is on the board. I also want to play one of the Batman games.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Oh.
Your feasting days are over.
I need to play Asylum. But I think it's... Oh, Jesus Christ, guy. I think it's one of the games affected by the strike. Jesus Christ. Stop spitting on me. You kinky bitch. Yeah, if it's affected by the strike, then probably won't be doing that. Even though they aren't officially doing a strike yet. Last I saw, they were in talks, and that was Friday of last week. Need them to figure it out, though, before Saturday. Not this coming one, the one after that. It's Extra Life. Extra Life's on 2 Saturdays. Like, it's not this coming Saturday, it's the one after that. And that's wild to me. I'm not ready. Where's Gav when you need him? I didn't mean to do that. Stop juggling, mate. Oh, gee, my knee. What I got? Nice. Leveled up.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
You know how expensive those elixirs are, you son of a bitch? Okay.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. Now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
Oops.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, parts of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Remember the good times.
Try to remember the good times. Do that, and the Mother Crystal will be with you no matter where you are.
Even in the bakery.
Sure.
What a fool I've been. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. You've opened my eyes.
You're welcome.
I have to get back there right away. Farewell.
That you chewed up very quickly.
Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Okay. I also thought about, because I'm hopefully beating Zelda on Thursday, thought about breaking out the PS2 and doing Simpsons Hit and Run. Although I don't know where my
Behold the Drake's Barn.
HDMI converter is.
Unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all.
Yeah.
And look,
I've been itching to play it again.
she's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something.
Eat it.
Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Yeah, give me one of those sphincter breads. I can sell that.
Now, do some. I know you're keen, but do you...
Hi, Torgal.
Fetch, leave some for the rest of us.
Good boy. Look for the river in the south of Velcro. Okay, so I need to go this way. And then go this way. And go over there.
Looks like I found the river. Oh, where's Gav?
Faster!
You deserve a rest.
Who's this fellow over here? Oh, it's water. It looks bad. It looks kind of bad. Like, that is beautiful. That's not great. The reflection that they put on it, it looks plastic. That looks great. I love the gradient from like heavy sand color to kind of a yellow greenish, because it's a yellowy brown sand, and then with the blue water. I love the gradient. But I don't like that plastic reflection. You're getting close to the 1,000-year door? We're beating it? How's it been? Everything you remember? My 10 books. Why? I'm outside of the thing. Good. Why didn't you stream that one? Nice. No, I'm trying to find Gav.
Get him! Soil and stone! Kill!
That's totally fair. No, I want to hear you do all the voices, though. Gav! Where are you? Gav! Where the fuck you? Where the fuck? Jesus. Oh, there's Gav.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can.
I thought about doing challenge runs in like Kingdom Hearts and stuff. The first one being platinum all the games. Easy challenge. Jeez, that's half the time. That new one is.
We shall. Race ya.
Wait, actual race? Or are we getting on a truck? Oh, okay. I feel like I saw some headline about something. Oh, you know what I could play? I could play Metal Gear.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Because I think the first part of the collection came out. I've never played a Metal Gear game. Not really. I played like the opening section of Metal Gear 5, but that's it. So I don't even count it. I liked what I played of it. Why do I keep yawning like an idiot? I really liked what I played of it. I just stopped playing it. I don't know why. I thought about replacing Zelda with Okami, because I never played through that. But that's... Okami is such a Zelda game that I don't think I want to do that. Turn around, gotta turn around. It's insane tonight, guys. I can't stop yawning. This might be the most I've yawned in a while on stream. I'm nervous for Extra Life this year for multiple reasons. But right now what I'm talking about is I struggle sometimes getting through a 2-hour stream. I'm going for 24. I best get a nap the day before. Like right before.
How much did you get?
I got 5. Hopefully I get more G Fuel before then too.
You win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Okay. Serious.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Well, says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Now kiss.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Well, too bad we got more errands to run. Because I saw that there's a quest. That there's a quest available yonder. What the fuck? Is this the last crystal? Oh, there's one over there too. Jesus Christ. I thought I was getting close to the end of this game. Maybe if I stop doing side quests. Maybe if I stop doing side quests. Who's the how? What's a side quest? Way over here. Huh. No to you. Bell.
timing is exquisite as always.
I know. I saw you had a quest for
I
me.
have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate.
Surfeit? What does surfeit
Maybe
mean?
the prelude to something
A prelude. A prelude.
what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
I might.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin
That
by
one
speaking
wasn't
with
a
the
yawn. That one was
citizens of
a
Lost
borb.
Wing. Listen to their tales and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Okay.
Hello, Sid.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Oh, I can settle you before I forget. Before I forget. Survivals. There we go.
Here's what we agreed on. Yeah, that'll fetch a good price. Never have too many.
You want a bet?
Here's what we agreed on. Yeah, that'll fetch a good price.
Okay.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything?
Oh, actually, I think I know what one of the next games is going to be.
Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharp.
I think I know what it's going to be. I've decided.
This?
Secrets. Secrets.
Was out foraging for herbs.
Secrets.
Screeching out from between the trees.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me.
It's a shorter game. It's been on my list, and other games just keep coming out, and it's on Game Pass. Yeah.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Toggle?
I talked to one person, so we'll just take her word on it. I think that's what's going to take the place of Zelda. It's Hi-Fi Rush. It's still a thwappy game, but it's different. It's faster paced than a Zelda. It's much shorter. Keep running, you bird. Fool. Oh. That's not the sound a bird makes.
You there.
Tree. Oh.
He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Fuck.
Black shields.
Here. What are you doing here? What is it to you?
What's...
Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive. Over here!
No. No cure. Only die. And it's been long enough since I've seen like Francois playing it. And I didn't watch all of his playthrough because I wanted to play it anyways. So I don't have any idea what happened in that game.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lost?
Let's travel back here. Sorry, Clive. I know you were talking to me, but I didn't care. Was what the problem was.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
Murdered.
Found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Bum, bum, bum.
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreck. All that I have built here is for him.
Do it.
Understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
Do it.
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way.
Please tell me you got the remix, like 1.5 plus 2.5. And not like OG Kingdom Hearts 1. OG has not aged super well. As much as I love it. Do I love it though? Do I love the first one? Yeah, I guess.
He hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice.
Oh, there you go, the all-in-one. That works. That's all of them and 3, right?
Himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts.
Oh, it's 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8, not 3. Okay.
And slit their throats myself.
You just 3-turned the boss in 1,000-Year Door?
With money and power come protection.
That's crazy.
And so I saw that
What'd you get it on? Did you get it on PC, Xbox, PlayStation?
I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
Everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice.
Good. As it should be. I'm a purist, I guess. Or for me, Kingdom Hearts is a PlayStation game.
And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well trained his guard.
This is like a big side quest, it sounds like.
His plans may already be in motion too.
Sorry, I keep muting myself because I'm fidgeting with my Rubik's
He
Cube.
may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
That's the end of the quest? It wasn't like, now go do this.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Okay, real quick. I'm pretty close to the end of this Rubik's Cube. Done. Okay. Is there a part 2? Sorry, that's the wrong button. I wanted... No? He's not... Okay, well... And I didn't just miss the option to prioritize it, right? Let's complete a quest. Okay, well. Is this him?
That his lordship's vultures should be found circling the village can mean only one thing. That he means to strike at us before we can strike at him.
I still need to play... I still need to stream Melody of Memory. But I think it's affected by the strikes. Because one of the things there, one of the companies is Disney VoiceWorks. Which, if they're not involved in Kingdom Hearts, I'd be shocked.
Blackthorn, got everything you need.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together.
Yeah.
More often. Or be sneaking around on your tud all the time.
Yeah, right now Crash is still the game plan for Extra Life. Because it's a one-day thing and the strikes haven't started yet. That's the big thing, is I don't think I can finish any of these games quick enough that, you know, I could get it done before a potential strike starts. But if it doesn't start before November 4th, then I'll probably be doing Crash Bandicoot for Extra Life. Crash 4, it's about time, or whatever. Oh, was I? No, yeah, I'm going to go to Midna. Midna?
We've seen troops amassing in
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
Did you not play OG Crash? Weird. But did you not play it on release?
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Just Wrath of Cortex? Wild.
Down, two to go.
That's such a... Crash seems like such a you game. I'm surprised it took that long.
Salvage from the ruins. I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ouch.
Sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
Really?
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name?
What's her name? Right.
I mean, that's true. I guess I'll let it go. I guess I'll give it to you.
Is this about the helm?
Yes. Min said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate...
Yeah, I hate that. I know it's... Xbox owns Crash now. I don't love that. Doesn't feel right. So it's the same way I am with Kingdom Hearts, where I'm a Kingdom Hearts purist. I'm like, I played all the Crash Bandicoots on PlayStation. I want to play it on PlayStation. Same with Spyro.
This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy.
I've heard talks about it, especially now that the Activision thing happened. Because it was basically dead in the water because they moved everyone from Toys for Bob to go work on Call of Duty. Toys for Bob and Vicarious Visions. But now that they're owned by Xbox, maybe it can be reworked and people can actually make games now. One of the few benefits. I know.
You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence.
They're like, hey, Call of Duty prints money. Let's put all of our teams on Call of Duty.
Going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
Could you imagine?
I see.
You get into the games industry. Yeah, right? That's not why they're going on strike. That's... They should, that's why they're trying to unionize.
We'll meet you outside the ruins.
This is SAG-AFTRA going on strike. What am I doing? I was talking about SAG. You know what's crazy? Is one of the things SAG is fighting for is breaks. Like just being allowed to take breaks. And also having medics on set for when they do mocap.
We'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Honestly, I don't know. I would say Spider-Man, but A, I don't own it. And B, Insomniac is one of the companies listed for the strike.
If you're ready, leave at once.
Which one of what? Because I forget what I was saying. What was I saying? We talked about Call of Duty, SAG-AFTRA. Oh, okay. Yeah, what they're asking for. Yeah. I remember. It's mostly gone, but it's not all gone. How do I get the fuck over there? I was just over there earlier. Torgal? Yeah, it's just like basic human, and also, I mean that's part of it. The big one is, making sure that the companies aren't using AI to recreate the voice actors without their permission. That's the big one. But well, again, it's just the voice actors. It's just the actors and voice actors. It's SAG-AFTRA. It's not developers. And it's not the Writers Guild. It's just SAG. I mean, I'm sure sometimes crunch affects the actors, but not nearly as much as the developers. There's no video game union. There's no developers union. Sega employees, I think, are getting a union. They voted to establish a union. It's way harder than you'd think. A lot of times you bring up a union in a non-union place and you run the risk of getting fired.
There you are, Sid. Thanks so much.
And then blacklisted.
The ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
But I think Sega employees are getting a union. I think they voted to get one, and Sega was like, yeah, that's fine.
Anybody home?
I hear a dog. Oh, what the? Oh, it's one of these fucks.
Must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Floaty Eye or whatever it's called. I forget what they're called. Oh, no, 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 no. There it is. I fought one of these before.
Too slow. Nice try.
Punch him in the eye. He moved. Bitch. I don't have any potions. Why not? Wow, I wasn't paying attention. Toy like a toy. That was dumb. You lose, is what he said. What do you mean?
The things I do for you, Mid.
Is it not showing links? I see the link.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
Right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Do they really? I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know. On my side, it looks good. One sec. Okay, it's fine. I'll pretend it's fine. Everywhere I can look, it looks okie dokie. And we just spent like 10 minutes looking at it. Oh, I was supposed to go back to mid. Right. Yeah, well, potentially. Honestly, I kind of hope it is only a your problem. As rude as that might sound.
We're seeing troops amassing at every port.
Oh, I was about to be so upset. I'm like, I set up all these things to help promote Eagle Dev. And no one can see it. I still need to pre-order Heroine's Claw. Wait, should we do that live on stream? Okay. Oh, he delayed it during the trailer? I didn't know that. I know he had talked about it.
Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
I forgot why he's like...
And just one remaining.
I'm not. Well, I don't think that's true. I've not knowingly. But his voice, I think, has been in parts of the testing.
Which is why you need proper shielding.
Yeah, I think he did do a line in an early test build.
But they both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've wrapped my
I might still have that build.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
He recorded himself reading like Little Red Riding Hood or something, and it played over like a record player in one of the early builds. But it was augmented, so it sounded like real scratchy and grainy and stuff. So like, even hearing that, I don't have any idea what Eagle Dev sounds like. Because my ears don't work that way.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Always.
Shielding for a mithril engine.
Mithril.
Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
Not a
She
clue.
has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
Adamantite.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch.
What'd you call me?
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires.
He said your name.
And to what material? Perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the
What engine was this game made in?
effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would
The team that made this received support from Tai Yasui's Kingdom Hearts team.
in your capable hands, Clive.
And a team at Platinum Games. Yeah, and Ryoto Suzuki from Devil May Cry was the battle designer. I knew that. It might. The reason I'm asking is because when they were making Kingdom Hearts 3, part of the reason... No, not 14, 16. Yeah, that one. Final Fantasy 16 uses a Creative Business Unit 3 developed engine. It's a new engine. It's a new in-house engine. It's not Unreal and it's not Luminous, which is what the Square used to use. I was curious though because all the Kingdom Hearts games except for 3 and I guess 0.2 Birth by Sleep, because that is technically a separate thing, used a Luminous engine. Well, and Melody and Memory.
Have you made your decision? I will accompany you on your little excursion.
And then halfway, they were about 70% done with Kingdom Hearts 3. And Square Enix told them, start over. Switch to Unreal Engine 4. And now they're saying that
Very well.
Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be an Unreal Engine 5.
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
Okie dokie.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Yeah, you too, Tarya. Side quests, like about this revolution? No? Okay.
No. Where's Jill?
There's talk that the
Love them mostly instant. Fast travel. Where's Jill? 'Cause here's a merchant.
Nice and chilled. I won't have use.
There she is.
Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started.
This looks like a good place to look for some ingredients. It's Donald Duck says.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Or as Ignis would say, I've come up with a new recipe. Okay, let's start over here first.
You'll not find a bruised fresh cuts. Come and get them before.
Give me your pippin nuts or whatever. Nothing apparently.
You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
We're not in Lost Wing, we're in Northreach.
How the hell is anyone supposed to buy, sell, or be gone? Go on, take it. If that's what you want. Ain't. Good riddance.
This guy sucks.
They sell everything here at the market. Finding garlic and Pepio nuts
Oh,
won't take long.
I missed the part where we had to buy garlic.
What can I interest you in today? I trust it's all here.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
See.
Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect.
Perfect.
Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
You okay? Cutscene.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith? taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Now, Kith.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Fine. Don't kiss. See if I care. We're out of here, Torgal. It's just a lot of hopping back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
A moon dew. Excuse me, I hope that didn't show up on the mic.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions at a time.
She, me, Aaron.
What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Hey, tomorrow's Back to the Future Day. Or if you're...
Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Sorry, I was reading about nothing. Port back to Mid. God damn it. That's another thing I don't love about this game is that you can't jump like at all, really. You can't like jump off cliffs, you can't like jump over things. Jump is very limited.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. You'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Not like me. I'm just the errand boy.
It's pronounced Aaron.
Right then, let's start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Please just stick me there. Please just stick me there. Oh, thank God.
You know, when I go into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
That laugh didn't super match that face, and sometime later.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Okay, well, I guess that one's done now. Speak to Mid. Now, about your dead dad.
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
Yeah, I heard someone talking about you'd be doing that a lot lately.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off into the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Sorry, I was looking up fan theories about Mid. I was wondering if Benedicta was her mom. Oh, there's this thing over here. And weird science.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
He was some sort of chimney stack. That's about right, actually. That's actually pretty smart.
He cracked the crystal too.
Trouble with the ledgers.
I should have read that.
Maybe asking Otto for help.
Ouch. Wrong side. I want to end, but you know, with all the pausing and stuff, we still have like a good chunk of time. Still have like 15-ish minutes. So I'm going to try to do at least one more thing in that time. And I missed.
Clive, did you get my letter?
Yes.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault, but I swear to the goddess, I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you.
The official Cole Still.
You've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge.
Thank
of the
you.
place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan.
Thank you for the follow.
Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the Dame. And, well, Lady Karen.
I just sent you a follow.
500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the Dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. It was something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bar.
You know how it is with this place. Tell someone to do something, wait for them to fail, and then make someone else do it.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Yeah, that sounds like an understanding name.
Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Dos star rubles. Martha and Isabel. Who are where? Oh, Martha is probably here. Love it. I just sent you a follow. Are you excited for your first Fortnite Friday? Also, how are you? Now I gotta
We weren't expecting you.
start setting up a entrance for you.
It seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts.
And I wonder if I can get a clip
I
of
doubt it's what you were expecting.
Crystal yelling your name.
We were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord
Nice.
to settle your debts, isn't it? The old
I assume you already have like a mic and camera.
Something like that.
I'm doing pretty okay. I'm real tired. I'm real close to ending for the night.
Same as always, eh?
I'll probably finish the side quest and then raid out.
I have a recently retired Lord Commander. Word is he was the first one Sid reached out to.
Oh, since you're here, can you tell me if that hyperlink works? Like,
Sid may have been the face of
did it show up?
But Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away,
Because Dragoon said it wasn't showing up for him.
but Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact.
Awesome. So it's just a Dragoon problem? That's wild.
And rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too.
I'm excited. I'm excited for your first stream.
Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither.
I hope I can make it.
You keep good company.
I miss so many people's streams.
I suppose I do.
Even if it's just for a little bit, I'm gonna be there.
Oh, thank you.
And you subscribe too. What? Thank you. Oh, I still have to deliver this one though, right? Yeah, I still have to deliver this one. Here, I can... You don't have any clips yet, but I can do this. Everyone, follow Cole.
There's talk that the glass gate flood.
Get out as many... Send out as many notifications as possible when he goes live for his first stream.
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
I want to see.
What am I gonna do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Gotta get you a profile picture though.
I come bearing gifts.
Gift?
What's gonna be your...
Whatever is the occasion.
What's gonna be your... What's the word? What's the word? Brand. What's gonna be your brand?
Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness.
I made my... It's a lot to learn, but I think you got this. And you got lots of people who have been doing this for a little bit to help you.
For all of us. For all you've done.
I mean, for the longest time, this is all I had as far as branding went.
Rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway.
Oh, was Otto Sid's dad? I missed that. No.
Yes.
No, okay.
Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just
she just... That's just who she be.
I don't know how it happened.
I think she owns a brothel.
It was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
Or it's it like it fronts as a brothel, but it's actually like to help people, like these branded people.
An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I don't know. It's been a while since I first met her. Here, wait. Where is she? She's not on here. Okay.
See that. I will want to know the stones were delivered.
Usually, Sidolphus.
If he's still with us.
Okay. Zoom. Yeah? He's got the tightest outfit of like any adventurer. It's funny because sometimes sometimes you could hear like the leather kind of like squeak together. Nah, just find yourself a real life video game boyfriend.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Oh, speak with goat. Goat.
Goat.
Goat.
Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby?
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to
Me,
take it.
I tried my
She
best.
threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Ooh, maybe.
Karen refused payment.
What con are you thinking of?
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were a stack
Is it Galaxy Con?
Let me see what I can do.
Is it Torg?
I hope you have better luck than I did.
We've been trying to go to a con for a while. We haven't been since Colossal Con back in 2016. That's where we started dating. Is it Torg? We talked about going to Torg. Don't know if we'll have money for it, to be honest, but we really want to go.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer.
I've thought about that.
That was repaid in coin.
I have a dot card, so it kind of works like a link tree. It has a QR code on it, so people can just scan it, and it brings up a link to all your stuff.
You can hardly call it charity if you go asking
Yeah.
for it back.
Of course not. And one good turn deserves another.
I do really want to go to Torg. They have a big, like, kids area, too, so we thought about taking the kids at one point. But I don't know if we're going to be able to afford it this year.
But I'm selling it and taking what
And we kind of want to go to Galaxy Con because Steve from Blue's Clues is going to be there.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one.
Claim it were nicked I think it's in December.
outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of people, and Steve Burns is one of the people that's going to GalaxyCon. I want to... Let's see.
Thanks to this lump, I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that desk of yours and don't get up before
Columbus.
Right away.
Guess.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't...
Josh Keaton's going to be there.
I knew so little about him.
Not most people.
Arthur and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Oh, that's Animate Columbus. I wanted GalaxyCon Columbus. Charlie Cox is going to be there. Vincent D'Onofrio, Evangeline Lilly, William Shatner, Mike Tyson, Ron Perlman, Paula Abdul, Giancarlo Esposito, Emily Swallow, Joel McHale, Michael Rooker, Sean Gunn, LeVar Burton, bunch of Star Trek people, but I didn't really get into Star Trek, so I don't know them as well. Anthony Michael Hall, Will Friedle, Danielle Fishel, Chris Sarandon, Steve Burns, there he is, Austin St. John, Steve Whitmer, Noel McNeil, James Murray, Mara Wilson. It's Oh, what's her name? Matilda. Barry Bostwick, Mike Quinn, Jamie Farr, Loretta Swit, Tara Strong, Peter Cullen, Christopher Sabat, Gary Anthony Williams. Let me talk over this entire cutscene as I just keep naming people. Ken Page, Christina V.
Threw away everything he had, all to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face.
Sarah Natacheni, that's Ash Ketchum. Yuri Lowenthal. Dave Wittenberg. Dora the Explorer's going to be there. Kathleen Hurls. Kate Higgins.
He was always too clever for his own good, Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie.
Yonan Vasquez.
And it can't have been easy.
Or is it Jonan? It might be Jonan Vasquez, the creator of Invader Zim. Richard Howard Horvitz. Ricky Simmons. Ricky Simmons was kind of underwhelming when I met him. Najee Jeter. Lots of peeps. We're reading the same list. Oh, it's Sid. Look at that. Totally missing all this important story. It's fine.
Oh, I couldn't even do that. Ignore just the rambling.
Probably. I've never been to GalaxyCon, but usually there is.
Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
I've only been to Colossal Con, Ohio Con, and Matsuri Con.
This is Sid's handwriting.
Special events.
I might be drunk, but I wanted you to know.
There's a cabaret.
Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note. What about it? Sid was right. Without you, we all be lost.
You should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. And then, why would he? Him or anyone?
There's a drag show.
Piss off.
Dance parties, yep. Drunk on Disney. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
You're wrong though. Both of you. It was never just me.
Ohio Con's got a special place in my heart, but it was my first convention. And then Colossal Con is where I started dating Goopy. Matsuri Con's a lot like Ohio Con, but a little bit smaller, a little less crazy. Yeah, Galaxy Con sounds like a great time.
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Do it.
Before you go,
I know lots of people that have found people at cons.
But that's...
this will do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Man, this was a really emotional set of cutscenes, and all we did was look at events and guest lists at GalaxyCon. Awful. This is why no one watches me. Sid's goblet. Sid never once washed his goblet despite using it every day for both wine and small beer. I won't have said it that I'm a poor host. Oh, display my chambers. Whoops. Okay. I think that's probably a good stopping point for tonight, to be honest. So we're going to save there, and I'm going to see who's online I can raid out to. No, you. No, you. You're the best. Let's see. Who's online? Misfit is still online. But she's playing Spider-Man 2, and I don't want spoilers. Yeah, we haven't raided the Lou in a long time. Is he still going for a little bit? Yeah. Let's raid out to the Lou. Yeah, I'll definitely try to keep you updated on that. But that's it for me tonight. I will be back not tomorrow because of D&D, but then Thursday we're going to try to beat Tears of the Kingdom. Friday is going to be more Persona 5. Hopefully more Baldur's Gate on Sunday. I don't know if I'm doing anything on Monday. I'll probably either Warframe or Baldur's Gate. And then we'll be back here Tuesday for more Final Fantasy. Until then, thank you all so much for hanging out. Please enjoy the rest of your day and or night. Please remember to be kind to one another. And I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.